I got an interesting question for you guys, because it's kinda like pissing me off right now. Where is their address, like their work address? Because I feel like I need to send them a package with a strongly written letter and a brain inside telling them that they can use this one, because apparently they don't use the ones they have now. They're doing stupid things again, and I just don't know why they're so... I don't know how to word it. They seem like they hate this game. And you might be asking, well, what's the problem this time? It's right here! It's right in front of your face! A new season just came out of left field. Oh, boy. And where was the events leading up to it? Where was the announcement saying, we're gonna send a new season out? Be prepared for it. No events, no warning. Just right here, out of the blue. It just goes to show you how much these GMs really care about this game. They care so much they don't even warn you that something big is coming. The only way you would know is if you went to Japan or Korea and found out yourself that there's a new season. And even if you check over there was like a 2 weeks notice that something like this was gonna happen. So like what, the people on Pena is not good enough to get an event for it, or let alone an announcement? This is stupid. I don't get how they can come off as like, well, here it is, have fun. And I'm just repeating myself. And yes, I'm jump cutting, what of it, shut up, I can't think straight because I'm too tired. It seems like every time I turn around and look at what Global's doing these days, it seems like the GMs are doing something new to top what they did the week before. It's just never-ending stupidity with them. I mean, the game's already declining as is on Global, and, not promoting something like this, it just proves why you're going downhill. And there's a couple other things I want to bring up too, and frankly, I don't want to go into full detail and do a whole half hour on this, because frankly, I'm just tired, and I want to go to sleep. My mind is better off counting sheep than pissing all over these people who can't do a job correctly. Then I love how the fact that, they say there's a new season now, but they don't even go into detail, like when Abbott Mine came out, that stupid page that was there for almost 6 months? That was pointless at a certain point? There's nothing even for that! And this time they're just too fucking lazy to even, put effort into this. And let me guess, they're short-staffed, so they can't do as much as they can. Well, then drop the game. I would rather see it dead than in the hands of someone that can't even do it correctly. But we also had the fact that there was no April Fool's event like there has been every single year. At least not that I'm aware of. If I'm wrong, you can tell me and I'll retract it immediately. But as far as I know, there was nothing. They couldn't even get excited enough to, say they're half decade old, when in actuality they're really 8 and the game's overall 10. But they couldn't even sit, they couldn't even hold an event for that. It's like, hey, we turned 5 years old, that's a milestone, right? Guess not. Not for these ones, anyway. And the 5-year thing, it's kind of like boggling me, because, again, you'd think this would be a milestone for them. But no mention of it. They turned like a week ago now. There wasn't even a mention of it. Probably was in the forums, but it's not in the game. I couldn't tell the difference. The April Fool's thing, they did it every year, and this time around it's like, well, April Fools, we're not giving you anything. Oh, you thought we were gonna give you something? Well, that's part of the April Fool's joke, you see. And the worst part about this is the part that, it's really, really boggling me to no end. Is the fact that they still haven't opened up the shops again. No sign of them anywhere. Congratulations, GM, you took care of the hackers by destroying part of the game. I feel like I'm in trouble because these two people should Capone, especially. Holy crap! I'm getting out of here. I don't know what they're doing, and it's not the fact that I don't know what they're doing. They're just not doing it. How many times do I have to, like, address this before, someone finally watches it from over there in California and say, hey, this guy, he's kind of ranting about us. Maybe it's kind of not, too far-fetched, because I'm not the only one that's saying some of this stuff. I'm sure no one's caring about the events or warnings or whatever, but definitely the hackers. You don't shut down the shop and then just leave it unattended. Just keep chipping away at your game. That's a good idea. That'll definitely bring in a new attraction of people that want to play the game. There should be a birthday event in a couple of weeks, Hannah's birthday. In Japan, America, or, wherever you want to call her. How much you want to bet they'll skip over this one, too? Or they'll do it, but it'll just be something stupid, like, oh, you can go into the shop and get the stuff, and we'll mail you masks that no one gives a crap about. It worked so well in the past, why don't we just repeat what we did last year? I'm sorry, but I'm close to being through here. It's just, I can't take this no more. If they're just gonna keep doing this, it's only a matter of time before this game gets shut down. And I'm not gonna feel sorry one bit, cause it was their fault for making it this bad to begin with. There was plenty of time to fix everything, and, these events and the hacks and, communication with the players and interacting with the players, but no. They've been doing the polar opposite of everything that's been going on lately. Everything that was happening last year with the old GMs, they're just doing the complete opposite. I don't get it. I don't know why. Oh yeah, and because this is fucking bullshit, that there was no warning, I had no time to screen cap the records I had from last season. No warning, so they're all gone. I can only now, take guesses of what my old records were, but now I can never get them back. Oh, thank you so much for, just... whatever. Let them just continue to do where they want. The game's going to get shut down anyways, and I'm just going to be cheering as it happens, because at least I know the game will be put out of its misery, mercifully. And so, let me just pretend that, they know what they're doing. They're the alpha and omega of the game anyway. They're not gonna listen to any of you anyway, so what's the point? Just pretend that this is all part of their plan, and they think they're gonna be successful and make bunches of money. And, just let them keep believing where they want to think. Because in the end, it's just gonna bite them in the ass so hard, and the game's gonna get shut down, and people are going to be pissed to no end. And I won't blame them one bit, but at the same time, the warning signs are already here. If you think you can bail now, do it. So thank you very much for, slowly chipping away and destroying this game. Because, personally, I love it, I love when something I love is going downhill. I wish it would happen all the time, so I can just feel this overwhelming joy of, this impending doom that I might not be able to play tomorrow because it'll get shut down. Whatever. What are your thoughts? You got any? Leave it below. If you think I'm out of line, just tell me where you want, because again, I'm about through. I mean, I'll keep playing. This is technically my home, so I'm not gonna just ditch it. But I know that day's gonna come, and I'm gonna be, uber pissed. But at the same time, I know the reason why. Oh yeah, and they couldn't even fucking put in the new background on here too. One of the most minor things you can do in the game, you couldn't even do that correctly. Way to go. Ugh. The longer I watch them do this, the more I just get more depressed, because again, being the dead horse and whatnot, but it's only a matter of time. I fucking hate it to no end, and I wish I could stop it. I wish I could go down there myself and say, just move over, I'll take over the game. You don't even have to pay me a dime, I'll just do it for you. But again, comments, like if you like, dislike if you don't. I don't care. I'm about through here. I'll do the GM events, I'll play with Fox, I'll play with my mother, I'll play with anyone else who wants me to play. But that's about it. I have no more reason of being on here anymore. Japan is slowly becoming my new home because they offer so much more over there than this stupid Sir ever could in its lifetime. I think last month, during the whole month of March, they brought out more events than Global did all year. And I'm not even exaggerating. You could look at how many events are being processed per week. And I apologize for, swearing like a freaking donkey. But do you see why I have to? Because I can't even say anything else. I'll be back with the game a lot calmer. And hopefully 8 hours of sleep. It's 4:30 right now. So what does that tell you? Thank you all for watching, listening, whatever. And I'll be back. Until then, see you soon. Bye.